Oh, I want to talk about this.
About, oh, okay.
This right here?
Sure.
So when Jesus sprinkles you, remember I always said that you will see things? Show the camera your little thing right here.
Alright. Well, they already know about this too.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Okay, so, yeah, I know what that means. Well, no, you have an explanation, but here's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, because of eternity, remember I was mentioning to you eternity before? Did I record that? Do I need to re-explain that?
Well, no, I didn't get that on camera.
Okay, so I'll re-explain it. So eternity is an infinite duration of time, but it's also the ability to exist in the past, the present, and the future at the same time. Being conscious of the past, being conscious of the present, and being conscious of the future.
Okay.
Simultaneously.
But by what mechanism does that happen?
It's by the mechanism of the name of God.
And how does a name do that?
So God just has a thought, and his thought is I am. And that I am thought permits him to exist in the past, the present, and the future.
How?
Just because it's a thought.
Okay, but I have lots of thoughts, and that doesn't give me that ability. So you're going to have to explain how...
Like I said, his thoughts are bigger than your thoughts.
Okay, but so were Einstein's. He's not God either. So you're going to have to do better than that.
No, his thoughts are way bigger than your thoughts.
Okay, but still, how does a thought manage...
So all of the thoughts you've ever thought are like specks of dust, and God's thoughts are continuously mountains, like all the time. Like
okay,
mountains.
So how does that enable the ability to perceive all time at once?
It's just, plain the answer is, it's just a thought.
Well, that really doesn't provide an answer at all.
So
that's not an answer.
A speck of dust can't comprehend the mountain
okay.
because it's too small.
So? I mean, comprehension does not mean basically mental time travel. You're going to have to do better than that.
No, you see, his thought is that he exists in those time frames of time. That's just his thought.
But so why? But it's still just a thought.
I think your finger's blocking.
Yeah, it's
so anyways, just going back to the thing that I was talking about, the little tattoo on your...
Yeah, that's called a Zapdos. It represents the concept of epistemicism, which means I don't use faith in order to reach conclusions.
Okay, so you will see things you've never heard. I'm sorry, you shall hear things you have never seen, and you shall understand things that you've never heard.
I'm going to hear things I've never seen. Well, okay.
And the result of that is this little, what is it called, Zapdos?
Yes.
Is going to be reinterpreted by you. You are going to reinterpret it, but it's God sprinkling his thoughts on you of eternity, and he's going to show you how he designed that and not you.
Okay, but he didn't design that.
No, but he did.
All right, I know the guy who designed that, and it wasn't God.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is he alive?
Yes.
Then it was God.
No. It was a friend of mine's son.
There's a scripture in Job 37 verse 7 that says he seals the hand of every man that all men whom he made may know it. And what this means is because God is the I am who dwells in the past, the present, and the future all at the same time, that when mankind makes their works, that God is able to make it somehow point back to him, even though their intention was something else.
Okay, but see, you can say that, but can you show it?
You are going to show it.
Okay, but can you show it?
You are going to.
You're the one saying it.
What's your last name?
Farr.
Kate Farr.
Yes.
You will show these people everything I just spoke.
I don't think I will.
You will take them very far in the Lord.
Okay, but explain to me how that's going to happen. I want a real explanation here, not...
I have given you an explanation.
No, well, okay,
just rewind again and listen to it again.
You said something. You didn't explain anything.
It's just a thought.
Yeah, but again, you haven't explained how a thought can accomplish all these things you're talking about.
But thoughts accomplish everything.
No, thoughts are what inspire things, but we use our hands to create things.
That's because you're dust, and your thoughts are dust.
Okay, so? So?
Can dust move mountains?
Yeah, actually, if it blows hard enough.
That's actually great faith, Kate.
No, actually, it's knowledge. It's knowledge of erosion. It's knowledge of erosion. It's physics, dude.
There's spiritual physics.
No, it's physical physics. Okay, if enough dust hits something solid, it'll eventually wear it away. Especially if the wind is blowing hard enough. There's nothing spiritual about that.
And so that's why you're limited in your thoughts.
I really don't think I am, but okay.
Because if it just requires a thought and you're limited in your thoughts, then you are limited.
But how does it just require a thought? Show me what a thought can do all by itself without some sort of action taken.
Kate Farr?
Yeah?
You will tell me. And you will tell all these people.
Okay, but you're the one making the claims, so it's up to you to make the explanation.
No, it's up to you to make this explanation.
Yes, but I don't think I'm going to explain something that I don't believe in, so you're going to have to do it.
You will reinterpret that.
I don't think I will.
Else.
I really don't think I will.
Guide you to Jesus.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to have to do better than that.
He seals the hand of every man.
Okay, let's try this. Do you understand why I'm not accepting what you say?
I understand.
Okay,
I understand.
Then can you make what my objections have a reason why they're not valid? Show me why my objections don't work.
It's kind of like building a bridge, and that while you're on that bridge, you're like burning the bridge and like hacking it to pieces.
That doesn't make any sense at all. You're going to have to do better.
So you're trying to, you want me to take you across the river, and you're asking me, Shelter, build a bridge for me.
No, actually I'm just asking you for an instruction manual, a guide.
You're not thinking about what I'm saying.
I am thinking about what you're saying. It just doesn't fit my world paradigm, and you're going to have to do better.
So you said, Shelter, help me cross the river between science and faith.
No, well,
help bridge that gap.
But see, here's the thing.
I'll
No,
build a bridge,
what I'm asking for is for faith to not be necessary. I'm asking for you to remove the necessity of faith by showing me how things actually happen.
The name of my bridge is faith.
Well, it's not mine. You're going to have to do better.
So if a thought is able to dwell in all frames of time, but you're limited in your thoughts, then you cannot see it because your thoughts are limited.
But it's still just a thought. Thoughts don't make things happen without what is inspired by the thought being implemented by something external.
And so according to your faith,
that's not
or lack
faith.
thereof,
that's not faith.
That is what you see.
No, that's what I see with my eyes. I don't need faith. I can test these things to make sure that they have validity. You can't give me something that tests your faith in a way that we can see it and thus turns it into knowledge instead of faith.
Kate, you're a wonderful human being.
I know. I'm awesome. I'm the
awesome.
best ever and completely humble.
You're an awesome human being.
So basically what you're saying is you can't give me an answer.
What was that?
What was what?
What I just said.
It sounded like a compliment, but that's still not an answer to my questions. Can you answer my questions in a way that means something to me rather than something to you? Because so far, all of the replies you've given me are, to me, quite meaningless. So you're going to have to do better.
Your idea of meaning is hacking the bridge in pieces while you're walking on it.
No, actually, my idea of meaning is getting to see the bridge's blueprints.
The blueprints?
The blueprints of the bridge, yes.
Well, you could have more than the blueprints.
But that's what I'm asking for, is the blueprints.
Why would you just want to stop there?
Because then I'd be able to know how the bridge works, how it functions, what makes it a bridge in the first place. Why we should trust the bridge is looking at the plans that were used to build it. Looking at the materials that were used to construct it, knowing the builders who put it together, making sure all of that's reliable. You're not giving me any of that.
So the material is made out of thoughts and words.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And the builders are all those who have ever existed, past, present, and future. And also their God who has existed with them.
But that doesn't explain how thoughts are responsible. I mean, okay, take a look at, say, these signs right here. Show me how a thought, just a thought, made those come into existence without people using hands and chemicals to make the plastic and ink to make the words and wood to make the paper and paper mills to make the paper.
You kind of just explained my point.
No, I don't think I have.
All those things took thoughts.
Yes, but they also
just
took
like your thoughts.
But they also took physical labor. It was more than thought.
But a thought inspired this.
But it still had to be implemented by a tattoo artist. You see,
right.
so show me.
But their arm action was a thought.
Okay.
So as he was tattooing it, his skill and training came into play because those are thoughts.
But here's the thing: is you're saying that this God that created the universe just needed thoughts, didn't need to do the manual labor.
Oh yeah, he only needs thoughts.
But why? Why should I believe that?
It's a good thing to know.
I'm sorry, say that again?
It's a good thing to know.
But it's not something I know, it's something you've said. I want you to give me a reason to think I know it.
It's a good thing to have.
But how do I know how do I know I have it? I don't know that I have it. You've just said that I have it, and I have no reason to believe you.
Okay.
So why should I believe you?
Might come in handy.
But no, that's why I might want to have it. Why should I believe it exists? Like what reason do I have to trust that it exists?
Oh wow. Kate?
Yeah?
Far?
Yeah?
You will lead people in the Lord
Oh.
and take them very far.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, you're just dodging the question now.
No, I'm not.
You haven't answered my question.
That's the answer to your question.
No, it's not. It's not an answer that means anything to me. It has no explanatory power.
Before I can give you something, you have to be able to receive it. And right now, you can't receive it.
Or you could try to give me something I can receive.
But this will be your package delivery.
Yeah, I don't think it will. Alright, well...
Well, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Attention citizens. Failure to contribute will result in suspended oxygen privileges. Attention citizens. Failure to contribute will result in suspended oxygen privileges. Attention citizens.
A thumbs up for this video is a vote for excellence and glory. Subscribe to BionicDance and make the internet great again.